Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Miss Jackie 254. I do lifestyle vlogs and everything nice and everything in between. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe on the red button that is on your right side, and of course the bell to always get notified whenever I put up a new video. So today I don't have much. But first of all, I want to send my condolences to the people who have lost their people, the family members, their loved ones on this Mother Nature issue to do with climate change, and also the fact that there have been a lot of floods and landslides in our country, Kenya, and it's sad news. It's sad news. The fact that people are actually let's say it's like more of like not expected deaths that are occurring because landslides are happening at night, and as well some of the floods carrying up people, they're happening during the night while people are sleeping. So I'm here particularly to discuss or to talk who is to blame on this matter, because it's now unbecoming. It's becoming a state emergency. And my question is, who is to blame? And this, I have to be categorical and say, these are my own opinions or what my mindset think or my thoughts. You can put your thoughts or how you think or how you view things on the comment section. And we get to see, are we usually ready for, there's so many questions that have been running in my head. Are we usually ready for disaster management as Kenyans? Is it the government to be blamed? Is it civic education as Kenyans? Is it our ignorance? What is going on? So let's begin with the fact that our government, being the central government, that as much as we are devolved and all that, it's partly to be blamed, because at the end of the day, there are people in offices who usually have, let's say, the places where lands are being sold and it's a riparian land. There are people who are sitting on those seats and they have the authority not to authorize papers for people who are buying land on a riparian land. Because like now, I can see most of the people in the city didn't deserve to die. If there were no plots built on a riparian land, Mother Nature comes, it will give way. And you all know you can't fight Mother Nature. We all know you can't fight Mother Nature. So if somebody in the office sat and decided to sign those papers for somebody to build on a riparian land, or somebody to buy a land where it's not supposed to be bought, government is partly to be blamed. To be honest, let's just talk the truth and speak and call a spade not a big spoon. Because another thing that is ailing our country is corruption. Corruption is so high. It's so high to the level we have ignored prioritizing our lives, to be honest, because literally somebody would be given some few coins and authorize some things. Because I think even apart from the government, even us as citizens, we are partly to be blamed because of our ignorance, and because, of course, some of us are greedy. So now these things are happening. Some of the places as well, it's just that the lands are the way they are, because like now, let's say the places we are having landslides, those people, the devolved government, is it even making any effort? The MCAs, do you have to just be pulling PR stunts whenever disasters happen? What are you guys going, the members of parliament, when you go, the legislature, the legislative department, what are you going to do to the parliament when you sit down? Do you usually discuss matters like those ones that had, or all you think about is how to pursue the next election, how you'll be voted the next election. Because I understand, like every place that is having all these crazy things, they are leaders. And they're not doing anything, because you can see clearly, like people like Eriko Mondi are coming out so well, sisi kwa sisi kind of boards to assist the fellow Kenyans to vacate from wherever they are living. But no MCA who was actually, or any of the legislative leaders who are coming out to say these are the solutions we have and this is how we are going to go about them for us to solve this disaster for future days to come. It's time we come to reality of the fact that there are things we need to do away with as Kenyans, and there are things we need to really face them as they are. Because if we don't face this now, come next year, we are going to say the same story, or the coming next rainy season, we are going to continue with the same narrative, and it's not making sense, guys. It is not making any sense. Because right now, to be honest, those people are telling the people to vacate. Where are you showing as leaders? Where are you showing them where to go? Are you really showing them, okay, vacate and we have this particular place for you to go? Because most of the people are generational homes where they were born, where they know as home, and they can't be able to locate elsewhere to live. So you as a leader out there, you tell people to vacate. Are you giving them long-term solutions, or we're just having wishy-washy kind of solutions? It's time we just actually think things on a broader perspective, because truth be told, as much as we want to develop, as much as we want to come out from being a third world, there are some things, because like now the roads, yes, the express superhighway is very good, it's very neat, infrastructure is very good, but did you put into consideration drainage? I mean, the only bigger problem in the capital city is drainage. Did somebody put money in the pocket to be able to not build up those roads as they're supposed to be? Because even the sewage in Nairobi is an issue. Now there's going to be a lot of issues. Breakout of cholera is already there. Those are the doctors who are, we have a lot on our plate, and it's time now the government needs to see priorities which are more important than the other. Yes, the Bunge Towers was important, but are we worth a building? What are our priorities as leaders? Because it's time somebody call you out. I didn't choose you, or we didn't choose you to just go and dilly-dally in the parliamentary seats and sitting and eating and growing fat in the parliament. There are things you need to look out and just tackle them as they come. We stop having this, even us, we as citizens, we are not stupid. You can't all the time be coming out here pulling out PR stunts, public relations kind of stunts for you not to do things qua ground. People are suffering out there. You can imagine a parent sleeping juu ya mabati an entire night so that they can't be flooded in those Kibera Mathare slums. Can you be having a little bit humane? Be humane in that you come low to the level of a common mananchi and give fast solutions, and sit down and think for long-term disasters. Because these things, we know, the time I think the president was giving us the manifesto on basically how to build dams and all that, and agriculture along stuff to do with how to manage drought in our country. It's the same thing. You should sit down and think on how long-term disaster management, because this is a situation that even if we give stories now, even if we say, oh, we'll evacuate people right now, there's a coming season for another rain. So we'll be doing all the time that, and this time round, it has cut across so many counties. Previously used to say Budalangi, the likes of Turkana, they are the most affected. Now it's the capital city of Kenya that people are using boats. I mean, we need to be serious, guys. We need to be serious. because I don't imagine that the next rainy season will be talking the same stories and pulling out public PR things. How many days are we going to, how many people are we going to bury? Things that can be solved, and the government has the money. Let's not pretend. If you can have money for building Bunge Towers, you can also have money for disaster management. This is something that can be looked up to. So I'm really sorry for the parents, for the families that have lost their loved ones. My condolences, my sincere condolences, but also up to the leaders. Every leader that follows me or hears this or get to know this, it's time you up your game. Huh? You up your game. Apart from political stuff and all that, can we see you hands-on? Can we see you guys doing work? Can we see you getting dirty? You were not employed. We didn't employ you guys to sit down and get fat. Do things for common monanchi, because that common monanchi is the same person you'll come to require for votes come 2027. So at least do something, guys. We are not happy. I'm not a happy citizen. So that's all I had for today, guys. And it's very sad. It's very sad that a beautiful country like ours is having such issues, and it's time we just think about it on a broader perspective, apart from being a PR stunt thing for leaders. Do the work, do the work, do the work. Give people long-term solutions and put into account for such things, because funnily enough, after these floods there's going to be drought, because this affects as well mkulima, the agriculture sector. So it's a very big, huge thing. Let's not take it lightly, and we take it with the seriousness that it deserves, so that we can solve this issue once and for all. With a few remarks, guys, thank you for always supporting my channel. Continue subscribing, liking, and sharing. Give me your sentiments. What do you think? What do you think? So till next time, God bless you guys. Bye bye. I love you guys. Cheers.